Hello everyone, today we solve exercise 4.2 question number 2. Question 2 is solve the problems given in example 1. In example 1, there are two problems, but now we solve first problem. The problem is Zon and Zivanti together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each, and the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. Let the number of marbles Zon had be X. It is given that John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. If John has X marbles, then Jivanti have 45 minus X. Therefore, then the number of marbles Jivanti had 45 minus X marbles. 45 minus X marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles. After losing 5 marbles, both, then the number of marbles with zone. In starting there are X marbles. After losing 5 marbles, zone had X minus 5 marbles, and the number of marbles with Zivanti. In starting, there are 45 minus X marble. After losing 5 marbles, Jivanti had 45 minus X minus 5. It is 45 minus X minus 5. That is 45 minus 5. 40 minus X marble. After losing 5 marbles, Jivanti had 40 minus X marbles. And the product of number of marbles they now have is 124. That means product of x minus 5 and 40 minus x is 124. Therefore, their product, that is x minus 5 multiply 40 minus x, is 124. X multiply 40, it is 40x, and x multiply minus x, we get minus x square. Minus 5 multiplies 40, we get minus of 200, because 5 multiply 40, 200, and minus 5 multiply 40, we get minus 200. Minus 5 multiply minus x, it is plus 5x is equal to 124. 40x and 5x, it become 45x. Therefore, minus x square, 40 and 5x plus 40, 45 x and minus 200 is equal to 124. After transferring 124 in LHS, it becomes negative. Therefore, minus of x square plus 45x minus 200 and minus 124 equal to 0. And we get minus of x squared plus 45x minus 200 and minus 124. It become minus of 324 is equal to 0. By multiplying throughout equation by minus, we get x square minus 45x plus 324 equal to 0. Now we solve this quadratic equation by factorization method. We saw that a is equal to 1 and c equal to, by comparison this equation by ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we get a equal to 1 and c equal to 324. Here we factor minus 45 such that the factors, the product of the factors is 324 and add or subtraction of the product will be minus 45. If we factor 324, we get by dividing 4 we get 81, divided by dividing 9 we get 9, and by dividing 9 we get 1. Therefore factors of 324 is 4 multiply 9 multiply 9, and we saw that 9 fours are 36 multiply 9. We saw that 36 multiply 9 is 324. 36 multiply 9 it become 324, and minus of 9 minus of 36 it become minus of 45. Therefore we factor 45 minus 45 such that minus 9 and minus 36. Therefore it becomes x square minus 9x minus 36 x plus 324 is equal to 0. Now we take here in these two terms x as common. By taking x as common, remaining is x minus 9. Here by taking minus 36 as common, remaining is x minus 9 equal to 0. We can write it as x minus 9 taking as common x minus 9, remaining is in this term x and this term minus of 36 equal to 0. Now x minus 9 equal to 0 or x minus 36 equal to 0. When x minus 9 equal to 0, then x equal to 9, or when x minus 36 equal to 0, then x equal to 36, and x equal to number of marbles John had. Therefore number of marbles John had x equal to 9 or 36, and Jivanti had 45 minus x. When x equal to 9, then Jivanti had 45 minus 9, that is 36, and when x equal to 36, then 45 minus 36 equal to 9. So Johan and Jivanti had 9 and 36 or 36 and 9 marbles respectively. To start with, so John and Zivanti had 9 and 36 or 36 and 9 marbles respectively to start with. Second is, a cottage industry produced a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of each toys in rupees was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. On a particular day, the total cost of production was 750 rupees. We would like to find out the number of toys produced on that day. Let the number of toys produced on that day be X. And the cost of production of each toys was to be found 55 minus number of toys produced in a day. Therefore, the cost of production in rupees of each toys that day is 55 minus X rupees. The cost of production in rupees of each toys that day be 55 minus X rupees. So the total cost of production the number of toys be X and the cost of one toy is 55 minus X. Number of toys is X and the cost of one toy is 55 minus X. Therefore, the cost of production is X multiply 55 minus X. And it is given that on a particular day the total cost of production was 750. That is 750. The total cost of production, that is X multiply 55 minus X, is equal to 750. X multiply 55 we get 55X and X multiply minus X we get minus X square is equal to 750. Minus X square plus 55X. By transferring 750 in LHS, it become negative 750 is equal to 0. By multiplying throughout equation by minus, we get X square minus 55X plus 750 equal to 0. For solving this quadratic equation by factorization method, we factor minus 55 such that the product of their factor will be 750 and the addition or subtraction will be 55. Now we find the factor of 750. By dividing 10 we get 75. By dividing 5 we get 15. By dividing 5 we get 3, and by dividing 3 we get 1. uh, 5 multiply 5 we get 25, and 10 multiply 3 we get 30, and 30 plus 25 we get 55. If we factor minus 30 and minus 25, the product of minus 30 and minus 25, it will be 750, and minus 30 and minus 25 become minus 55. Therefore we factor minus 55 to minus 30 and minus 25. We can write it as x squared minus 30x minus 25x plus 750 equal to 0. And in these two terms, by taking x as common, the remaining is x and minus 30. By taking minus 25 as common in these two terms, minus 25, the remaining is here remaining x and here remaining 30, minus 30 equal to 0. X minus 30 taking as common in these two terms, x minus 30, the remaining is x minus 25 equal to 0. Therefore x minus 30 equal to 0, or x minus 25 equal to 0. When x minus 30 equal to 0, then x equal to 30. When x minus 25 equal to 0, then x equal to 25. Therefore the number of production on that day be, therefore the number of production toys production on that day will be 30 or 25.